so I can hear myself. I gotta make sure I can hear myself. I can hear the game. So I can hear myself. Yep. Okay, so it's good. There. All is good. I'm turning it down so I don't have a weird echoing in the background. But I'll just wait to see if anyone's gonna come in first. It shows the one person watching, which should be me, because I'm watching my own stream to read the live chat. I can hear the game music in the background. Oh, today we're doing Planet Coaster again. I just recorded a video literally not even 10 minutes ago of talking about my streaming schedule. Turn that down, maybe that's just right. Yeah, so I'm about to do this. Hold on, will I get in Inception here? No, because you can't see that smaller screen. Let's not do that. Okay, I think I'm about to go in and start adding. While I'm waiting on people, I'm gonna go in and ride the things I've already added. So let's go to my park. So I'm gonna ride all these, I guess. I'm gonna have it on the guest view so we can see their reactions to these. Like this, okay? That little girl looks a bit scared. You know what's weird? The people in Planet Coaster get more scared when on the wooden coasters than on the steel coasters. They could get on this big Giga Coaster over here and they're not screaming like this. Here we go. Now they're enjoying it. Now they're scared of it. And now they're bored. Now they're bored. Okay. So now I'm gonna ride the Giga Coaster Brandon. Oh, we're already on the lift, so good. Great. You know that sound effect from such a location, it sounds like it's saying great. ACT voice is not working. See, they're not as scared. I would rather the curve be here and not here, but whatever. So that's Brandon. And now we're gonna go on Ghost Slayer King, and then we're gonna try out. Hey, guacamole. One's going up the lift hill. Great. We're timing these perfectly, aren't we? Now they're gonna look bored. Yep. So that was Ghost Slayer King, and now we're gonna ride a guacamole, and then after this we're gonna add a new ride. We'll just ride it like this since there's no one on it. Let's do this. Alright, let's go up this lift hill. I got a minute glass. No, I'm gonna time the ride from the moment it leaves the lift hill to the moment it hits the brakes. I should have timed some of it before the lift hill because that technically accounts for some of the ride time. But let's see how long it is from lift hill to brake run. Again, this won't be the official duration since we didn't do any of this for the pre-lift section, which it honestly lasts just as long as the second half because it's slower, even though it's much less in track length. Okay, turning it. Probably can't see it. That's how much it poured out. Alright. So that was egg guacamole. Now let's add something else. Alright, put in right into Daniel Dalton. Make it purple. Because of Withered Bonnie, I guess. We already have a dark blue coaster already, so we can't do like a dark blue. Because, to be honest, Withered Bonnie looks more blue than purple. Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is really the only Bonnie that is purple, technically. We're gonna do make a ride called Daniel Dalton. Could make a flying coaster. Let's see. Let's go with the B&M launch coaster. Hello, Sunny Flower. How you doing? I'm about to put in a ride named after Daniel Dalton. It's going to be a launched B&M sit-down coaster. You probably don't know what a B&M sit-down coaster is. B&M is the manufacturer that made it, and sit-down is the model. And it's going to have a launch on it. So here we go. Add another train. Okay. It's going to be a darker purple. Since the support structure of Ghostlight King is light purple, so we're gonna have this be a darker purple. Maybe have like blue supports. I don't know. We'll see. Might have it slightly lighter like that, maybe. Sunnyflower exe. Wait, sunny.exe.flower has stopped working. The meme. Okay, so I think I'm ready to put this in. Wait, hold on, no. We gotta change this, these trains here. No, okay. No, I gotta, the support color is gonna be that. Because Bonnie has a red bow tie and everything, and red eyes, so we're gonna have the support structure be red. And this be red. Here we go. Inhale, whatever that was. Okay, so I just got a notification of someone commenting on the video. Alright, before I do anything else, I'm gonna test and see how fast it goes through that incline loop. Okay, now we got 3 people watching. Well, one of those people is me, because I'm doing my own stream, so there's 2. I thought I put you in test mode. Let's go to normal camera. Hey, Sadie Dorn. I did not talk. What the frick, Siri? When I said Sadie, Siri thought I was talking to her. Okay, let's test that again. I wasn't paying attention because Siri distracted me. Hey, Sadie. Yep, Siri reacts again. Yep. Yep. Why? I'm not paying attention to this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about Siri anymore. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, so yeah. So now I'm gonna add the next element, which is probably gonna be a normal vertical loop. Bruh, Siri needs to calm down, I know. So, just in case y'all don't know what I'm doing, this right here allows me to turn a track. This allows it to go up and down. This extends the track length. And this allows me to bank it. That your sister does? That's a bit better. Okay, let's test this. Make sure it can make it through the ride course. Okay, that was good. The pacing wasn't, it didn't go too slow, not too fast. That was good. Okay. So let's add an entrance and an exit. I'm gonna have it like this. So this create a key line so you can connect. I'm gonna have this path go to this. Alright. So let's get the pathway connected to right over here. There we go. There we go. So now we have a ride named after Daniel Dalton. Ooh, we have 4 other people here. So we just added a ride named after Daniel Dalton. Hey Emma. What's up, Emma? We're playing Planet Coaster today. I streamed this yesterday. Yesterday I built this wooden coaster named after Elijah Plays, who's one of my subscribers, and I subscribed to them. And then I named a roller coaster after Brandon Crute. The Giga Coaster is the biggest coaster in the park. Okay. And then I made an inverted coaster named after Ghost Slayer King. Then y'all won't know who a guacamole is. He is someone who has been subscribed to me longer than anyone else. He's been at my channel since basically the beginning, so I had to add a coaster named after him, and it's a hybrid. So basically it's wooden support structure with steel track on it. That's what a hybrid is, okay? And then I added this launched coaster named after Daniel Dalton, and it's the same colors as Withered Bonnie, because that's who he says he is. Okay, so now it's time for me to add another ride. Okay, so here's the types of coasters we have. So let's see. Sunny Flower. You were here first. So which one of these do you want to be? Which one of these rides do you want me to name after you? I'll probably just call it Sunny Flower. You know, Sunny Flower, the name Sunny Flower sounds like a family coaster to me, like a smaller one that some of the kids and their parents will enjoy. And it would have a pink track. The name Sunny Flower kind of makes me think of that, but it's up to you, Sunny. Do you want me to decide? I might name a roller coaster after my dad too, since he's subscribed to me also. If you don't want a ride named after you, I don't have to. Tell me if you want me to have a ride named after you or not. While you're thinking about that, I'm gonna do one for Sadie. Wait. What? The red one that's next to the orange one? This one? This one? You want another launch coaster? Maybe we can have a launch coaster that doesn't go upside down? It was this one, right? Let me know if this was the one you're talking about. Okay. Okay, so this one won't go upside down. So this will be the second launch coaster in the park. One of them is a drive tower launch and goes upside down. This one is a hydraulic launch and will not go upside down. And this one might follow a bit more terrain. I might have it go up here and go up onto this cliff. Wait, where's the note? I can't because the thing is right there. We'll have it go right here so I can like pop up onto here and then like interact with some terrain and stuff. Hi, Meep Meep. Okay, so it's going to launch straight out of here. Hydraulic launch. Hydraulic launches are always good. I've ridden a coaster with a hydraulic launch before at Cedar Point. That was Top Thrill Dragster, and that's probably the best launch I've been on. It's really forceful. Might cause you to gray out. For some people, you might black out. It's that intense. But this one doesn't go as fast. I've had problems with the launch coasters in Planet Coaster where I can't get them to go at a like they don't go too fast, so I can't have them go really high. But I'm pretty sure this is the highest I can make it go. Let's see. I'm gonna test it first though. Over. I can have it go higher than that. I'll have it go higher than that. Okay. Go a little bit higher than that. Have it have like a steep top hat. The model that I'm doing right now is the most similar to Top Thrill Dragster. Look at these trains. These trains are exactly what Top Thrill Dragster's trains look like. They also look kind of similar to Formula Rossa's trains. Sunnyflower wanted this. She picked this out, so I'm going with this one. Is that even high enough? So Meep, you know what Top Thrill Dragster is. Are you a coaster enthusiast? Okay, Sunny. Okay. So when I say certain things, you'll know what I'm talking about because most of the people that are watch me, aren't coaster enthusiasts. So sometimes when I say something like airtime or whatever, they won't know what I'm talking about. Like Sadie, do you know what airtime is? Emma, if you're still here, or Sadie, if you're still here, would you be able to tell me what airtime is? And Meep, would you be able to tell me what airtime is? See, exactly. Exactly. Oh, okay. You don't know about that type of stuff? Well, airtime is basically when you're on a coaster, it's basically when you're flying up out of your seat. Like this moment right here on this top hat, you would get airtime because that's where you're experiencing negative G forces, or zero to negative G's. Basically, you either get floater airtime from 0 G's. Basically means you weigh nothing, and you feel like you're floating off the seat. And then there's ejector airtime, which is caused by negative G forces, where you're literally thrown up out of your seat. But since you have a restraint, it keeps you from flying up out of the ride. That's one of the main reasons they have restraints. It's because of the negative G forces that can be experienced on the ride. Yeah, weightlessness is caused by 0 G's. And then there's ejector airtime, which I prefer because I find it to be more thrilling and a lot crazier. More intense is when you experience negative G's. You're literally thrown up out of your seat. Have you ever felt like you're gonna fly out of a coaster? Yeah, that's airtime. That's what airtime is. My favorite roller coaster I've ridden it's a toss-up between Fury 325 at Carowinds or Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point. Probably Steel Vengeance because it has everything. It literally has it. It has like so much airtime. It has crazy airtime, great inversions, and it's also pretty intense. And I rode Steel Vengeance when I went to Cedar Point. I rode it twice, and the second time I rode it in the back row. Which the back row is the best. Oh, you know what? You've ridden Terran? You've ridden Terran at Phantasialand in Germany? Are you from Germany? I've seen Terran. It looks like it has great theming. The most similar coaster of Terran I've ridden is Maverick. And that ride was fun, but I don't like the over-the-shoulder restraints because they kind of... Oh, you're from the UK. Okay. So have you been to, like, Alton Towers and stuff, too? I've always wanted to go to Alton Towers or Phantasialand. Both of those parks look like... I think those would be my top 2 parks to go to in Europe. Those, Europa Park, and also Port Aventura. Those 4 parks are like my top parks. And maybe Energylandia because Zadra. And Zadra's pretty similar to Steel Vengeance. Yeah, y'all probably don't know what we're talking about. Only us 2 will know about these. Oh, the Smiler looks great. I've heard mixed opinions on it. Some people don't like it, but I feel like I might be a person that might like it. There's these 2 ejector airtime hills on it that look like they'd be great. Yeah, some people think it's too intense. I feel like for most people, Nemesis and Wicker Man are their favorite. For most people. But I feel like I might like the Smiler the best. The Smiler looks great. Looks like a good ride. And if you watch Taylor, do you know who Coaster Studios is? What is the worst coaster model in my opinion that I've ridden? I don't know, because I haven't... I guess, I don't know. I know one of the worst coaster models like what coaster enthusiasts overall consider one of the worst coaster models are Vekoma SLCs, but I haven't ridden one. I guess mine trains. No. I know it. No. I know what my least favorite coaster model is. I've only ridden one of these, and my least favorite coaster of all time that I've ridden was Soaring Eagle at Luna Park in Coney Island, New York, and that's a Zamperla Valere, and that is the worst roller coaster I've ever ridden. Hands down, that is the worst ride I've ever ridden. It was... Imagine being like in a cage and being shook around like this. And like, that's literally what Soaring Eagle at Coney Island was like. You've been to Six Flags Great Adventure. You know Six Flags Great Adventure has the tallest coaster in the world called King Ka. And then Top Thrill Dragster, Cedar Point's the second tallest. Yeah, Zamperla, yeah. Zamperla Valeres. And I know Canada's Wonderland has one called Time Warp, and I've heard bad things about it too. But I haven't been to Canada or anything. The only one I've ridden is Soaring Eagle at Coney Island, and I thought that was bad, so I couldn't only imagine what Time Warp would be like. Yeah. It's like you're in a cage and you're getting shook around. It's horrible. It's literally a torture device. And when I rode it, I wasn't even really much of an enthusiast. When I rode it, I was still kind of GPing a little bit, and I didn't like it because it was painful. And it felt like I was trapped in a cell being, like, beat up. Yep. Yep. And it's just the weird. It's probably also has to be like the weirdest ride I've ridden, because I've never had a ride with those kind of restraints before. It's not like a normal flying coaster. Basically, anyone who hasn't ridden one of these before, or if, like, you don't know what we're talking about, so a Zamperla Valere is where you're under the track, kind of like a flying coaster, kind of like Superman, if you've ridden Superman at Great Adventure, Great America, or over Georgia, or like one of the other B&M flying coasters. Like Meep, you've probably ridden Galactica at Alton Towers. But imagine that, but you're on a one car, one train, and it's 4 across, and you, instead of getting in a seat and they put a restraint over you and they tilt you forward, like facing the ground, you get on top of this white looking thing, and they put this like cage thing over your back. And when you're going through the ride, you're like banging up against it and you're getting pushed to the side and then to the side, and it has a bunch of these tight jerky turns and stuff. Yeah, there's a clone of Superman at my home park, Six Flags over Georgia. Yeah. Except the difference between them is that the one at over Georgia has terrain and has a tunnel. The one at Great Adventure is just over grass. So the one at my home park it goes up on this hill and it has this tunnel in it. And you know what? My favorite type of inversion is a pretzel loop, and I've only been on one of them that has one of those. The pretzel loops are my favorite type of inversion. Like, if you've ridden a flying coaster with a pretzel loop, those will, like, take your breath away. They're my favorite type of inversion by far. It's just the reason why Superman at Six Flags Over Georgia isn't my favorite type of coaster is because the rest of it is kind of boring to me. The only highlight is the pretzel loop. Okay, now I'm going to test this ride. Okay. Alton Towers rides are good, but some are like one-trick ponies or like... Are you talking about like Oblivion and stuff? Because Oblivion looks like it would be boring to me. That turn is kind of slow. I'm gonna have to fix that. Don't want it to go that slow through a turn. I tell you, these these launch coasters in this game have weird speed issues. Oh yeah. I've ridden coasters in the cold before. So I'm gonna go back to my home park, Six Flags Over Georgia, because I've been there more than any other park. And I'm sure people in the UK can probably handle winter better than Americans can. Well, at least for people in the South. I'm from the South, so I am not used to the cold. Okay? Because it's hot most of the year here. And people in the northern United States can probably handle winter a lot better because it's cold, much colder up there. But where I'm from, it's summer. It's summer most of the time. Like, it's summer weather, and then you have a little bit of fall and then winter. It feels like it's more summer and winter here. You barely get any in between. It's either hot or cold, is what it feels like to me. But hot most of the year. So in the winter, like, it only gets like, I don't think it's ever gotten like negative before. Maybe like it's very rare if it gets negative degrees here. Again, like, I know you use Celsius. I'm gonna be using Fahrenheit because that's what I'm used to here. So when I went to Six Flags Over Georgia on Thanksgiving break, okay? And it was at nighttime, and it got around 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know how much that is in Celsius. I'd have to look that up, or you can tell me how much that is in Celsius, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh gosh, I can't get this to line up properly. Now I'm going to lower this part here. I don't know how much that is in Celsius, but that's a bit better. I don't know how much that is in Celsius, but it was around 40 degrees or lower when we went to Six Flags that day. And I rode Goliath, which is the largest coaster at Six Flags Over Georgia. And I thought my finger, like, during the ride it was fine because I was focused on the actual ride itself. And when you're experiencing adrenaline, you don't like really feel anything. You don't feel pain or anything when you're having a lot of fun, right? When you're on the ride. But when we hit the brake run, I swear I thought my fingers were gonna fall off. It was so bad. I thought my fingers would fall off. I thought I got like severe frostbite. That's what it felt like. Now here's the thing, my hands get cold easily, so like just touching ice, like grabbing ice out of the refrigerator and putting it in a cup, my hands automatically freeze up. I feel like I have something from my grandmother. My grandmother, even if it's summer and it's hot, her hands will turn, she has Elsa hands. Like, her hands will be, like, get really cold easily. And I don't know if I got this from her or not, but I feel like, especially in the wintertime, my hands freeze up from nothing. I'm also really skinny, so that might have something to do with it. I much prefer hot weather than over cold weather. Of course I don't like it when it's too hot because, you know, here it gets like 90 degrees. Which is, I think 90 degrees is around 35 degrees Celsius or something like that. Yeah, I figured. Most people from the UK would probably prefer cold weather. But for me, I guess it's because I'm so used to the hot weather. Literally, when it's winter, I die. Your face felt numb. You don't talk about Green Lantern. It depends on which Green Lantern at Six Flags Great Adventure is it's got to be a lot better than the one that was at Six Flags Magic Mountain that was moved to La Ronde. Because, like, here's the thing. I don't mind stand-up coasters. I've only ridden 2 stand-up coasters, Vortex at Carowinds and Georgia Scorcher at Six Flags Over Georgia, and I hear a lot of bad things about Vortex at Carowinds. You know what? I didn't mind it. Sure it was a little rough, but for one of B&M's oldest roller coasters, I didn't find it to be that bad, to be honest. I thought Nighthawk, Hurler, and Carolina Cyclone were worse than Vortex out of the roller coasters at Carowinds. Like, if I had to choose the most underrated roller coaster at Carowinds, it would either be Vortex or probably Copperhead Strike, because I actually thought Copperhead Strike was a lot better than people made it out to be. People said it has good hang time, but that's about it. Besides that, it's boring. I actually found it to have the best airtime at Carowinds, better than Intimidator. I think it has better airtime because it's ejector airtime. Intimidator is all floater airtime. Copperhead Strike, that thing has ejector airtime. The only negative thing about Copperhead Strike I can think of is the launches and the lap bars. The lap bars do tighten on you further during the ride, but going back to Vortex, yeah. I rode Vortex and I didn't find it to be that bad. And I rode it at night. The Intamin one? Are you talking about the Intamin free spin? That was, yeah, Green Lantern. Yeah, that one would probably be way worse than Green Lantern, which is a stand-up coaster at Six Flags Great Adventure. Yeah, the one at Great Adventure, the Green Lantern at Great Adventure is a stand-up coaster. I don't think I'd minded that. Out of those stand-up coasters I've ridden, I don't think they're all that bad. I gotta add an entrance to this before I can open it. Let's change this track color a little bit, or the trains. So, the track can stay the way it is. The track can stay white because sometimes you have white colored flowers. And then you have the trains, which are pink, which is because some flowers can be pink, okay? So, it's like the color scheme is kind of similar to flowers, I guess. And then there's green supports to represent the stems. No, not train, not that. Okay. Good. It's nice to see people from other countries be here. Yesterday I was streaming and I had someone from France here. It's crazy to think that you could have that technology allows this type of stuff to be shown like around the world and stuff. Because the UK is pretty far away. It's all the way across the Atlantic Ocean. figure out how to get this pathway. Right, back over here. No, I'm just gonna have a pathway going over it. Do that. Yeah, sometimes it can be a bit annoying. But you know what annoys me more about Planet Coaster? Is that sometimes, like when there's a pathway near a coaster track, like right here, even though it's like off to the side, it still won't let you place it like right next to it. Like you literally have to just delete the pathway, like if it's already there, to be able to put roller coaster track there. Or sometimes it complains about the train being in the way, which is like, nah. Do you know what I'm talking about with the pathways? If they're right, if you're building a roller coaster that's right next to a pathway, sometimes it won't let you place the track. Yes, you know what I'm talking about, yeah. So do you live in, which part of the UK are you from? Like, which general area? Is it in England, somewhere in England, or Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland? Do you live kind of close to London? England, okay. England's pretty big, so like I'm pretty sure it's the biggest. Don't they call them countries, even though they aren't really countries? Okay, yeah. So I'm pretty sure London, if I'm remembering the map layout correctly, like from looking at Google Earth, I'm pretty sure London is in the south. So, like in the middle area. Is it? I'm gonna sound stupid, but isn't Manchester kind of in the middle? I don't think I'm right, I guess. Okay, yeah. See, I'm not the best at remembering where cities are, okay? I can name off countries pretty easily, Because I took this jet punk quiz where you name all the countries in the world, and I managed to do it. It took me forever to be able to do it, but I eventually did it. But when it comes to like layouts of where cities are, I'm not as good at that. I could tell you the layout of some of like where I live. Like I'm from the state of Georgia, which is in the southeast. It's above it. It's bordered by Florida to the south, Alabama to the west, South Carolina kind of to the northeast, and then North Carolina and Tennessee are both north of Georgia. And I live kind of in the northeast section, so northeast of Atlanta. Atlanta's is not really in the middle. The middle of Georgia would be like where the fall line is, in between where the coastal plains and the Piedmont section are. But like from Atlanta, which is like the heart of Georgia, I'm northeast of it, like this direction, I guess. Like say Atlanta's here, I'm probably like right. I don't know the way how it looks to you, but I'm like right here. You were gonna go to Cedar Point this year? I went to Cedar Point last year. It was on my 16th birthday. We flew up to Cleveland, and then drove about an hour to Sandusky. And this town of Sandusky is not that great of a town. I'll be quite honest. We stayed in a hotel in Sandusky because getting hotel breakers was a little expensive, and it was booked. So like, if we were to go again, I would much rather stay at Hotel Breakers, because if you're going to Sandusky, you're not going there for the town, because the town is kind of ugh. But Cedar Point itself is great. It's the best amusement park I've been to personally. Oh hey, Ghost Slayer King. How you doing? We're playing Planet Coaster today. Hey, I'm gonna show you a ride that I named after you. Is that okay? I named a roller coaster after you. I named a roller coasters after my subscribers. We gotta show this off to Ghost Slayer King. I'm gonna talk while I'm waiting for it to start. But funny story, since I'm short, sometimes the bar that restraints can get me up off the ground. Oh, yeah. If you're shorter, you can like be on the little thing that acts kind of like a seat and have your legs dangling above the floor. Yeah, I named a bunch of roller coasters after people, like, so before I ride this, I'm probably going to close it so it doesn't go. Say, I just built this roller coaster for Sunnyflower. Right here. I got to open it up. I named a roller coaster after someone named Elijah Plays. This Giga coaster here, the tallest coaster in the park, it looks a lot like Millennium Force, doesn't it? You know what Millennium Force is. This looks very similar to Millennium Force. But I named it after Brandon Croup. And then we have Guacamole. Y'all don't know who he is. He's my other moderator. He's been on my channel longer than anybody else. He's been subscribed to me since the beginning, so I put a roller coaster there. And then I have one named after Daniel Dalton. So now I'm gonna show, since Ghost Slayer King is here, I'm gonna test it. Okay, here we go. This is an inverted coaster. This is not a B&M invert. It's a Guyavanola invert. There's only one of them in the world, because B&M inverts have 4 rows. This one has 2 rows. B&M came from Guyavanola. Guyavanola was the manufacturer that used this track type before B&M did. Yeah, sometimes I'll get bots that will say like "love this" or "want to be friends." Okay, here we go, Ghost Slayer King. This is your ride. After this, I might get one for, make one for Sadie and Emma. And then I'm probably going to make one for my dad who's subscribed to me, and he goes to amusement parks with me sometimes. And he makes jokes that his favorite roller coaster is Dahlonega Mine Train at Six Flags Over Georgia. He jokes about it. He doesn't act. Of course, he doesn't care about that ride because it's a family coaster. But he always makes a joke that Mine Train is his favorite ride. So I'm probably gonna make a Mine Train named after my dad. Yeah, you're welcome. So Sunny, I think Sunnyflower already saw her coaster. I'm gonna show off Brandon's coaster before I make the next one. I'm gonna show this one off. Wait, did I open that one back up? Yeah, I did. I was double checking. Make sure guests are getting on. Hello, y'all are taking forever. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So here's our Giga Coaster. This one's the tallest roller coaster in the park. It's a B&M family invert, however, in game the restraints are wrong. I'm pretty sure there's this. I don't know what the amusement park is called, but there's one that has a Gaia Vanilla invert. Gaia Vanilla is the same manufacturer that did Titan at Six Flags Over Texas and Goliath at Six Flags Magic Mountain. It has 2 rows and the same track type as B&M. Let's go. This is Brandon's ride. Guys, y'all can argue about this, but Planet Coaster is much better than Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's so much more accurate. Of course, it's a lot newer than Roller Coaster Tycoon, but Roller Coaster Tycoon, I'm pretty sure, is like the most popular roller coaster game. Planet Coaster is better than Roller Coaster Tycoon. I'd even take No Limits over Roller Coaster Tycoon. I haven't played No Limits, but that game was expensive. This game is expensive too, but I think I'd rather get this one. For some reason, I'd rather play Planet Coaster than No Limits. No Limits is more for VR anyway, and I don't exactly have an Oculus Rift or anything. Here's what I'll say. Roller Coaster Tycoon is easier. Because Roller Coaster Tycoon, it gives you the sections of track to put. So you literally just click a button and it puts a track piece there. On this game, you actually have to go in yourself and like make the turns and stuff. I imagine, yeah, I haven't played No Limits. Have you played No Limits? Is it better or worse than Planet Coaster? Yeah, we have someone from the UK who's kind of a coaster enthusiast like I am, who will know more about this stuff. So I'm gonna make a ride named after. Is Sadie still here? Sadie, are you still here? If you're still here, I'll go ahead and make a ride for you, and then Emma, if Sadie isn't here anymore, then I'll just go ahead and make a ride named after Emma. Okay, Sadie, you're still here. Okay, so which type of ride do you want? There's a single rail. Do you know what a single rail is? It looks like it's a T-Rex model and not a Raptor, but, you know. Single rail is a bit weird. Okay. Do you even want a ride named after you? There's a stand-up coaster over there. Red one? Which red one? There's a lot of them that are red. Tell me if it's one of these. One of these. Which one of these? This red one here? One in the style of X2, Edgenica. Can't decide. So this one here, this one here. Is that what you're telling me? Okay. So I might have this one be right here. So for this, I feel like, okay, let's put it like right here. It's gonna be like in a plot lane like this. I'm gonna take out this path before I put that one in, because I don't want it to get in the way. So the only, yeah. Here's I wonder if you've seen this before too. Whenever I put one of these in, I've put these in before, and they don't flip. They don't flip. They're supposed to flip, but they don't. I'm drawing dinosaurs and gonna post it on my other channel, so no bots are on there. Okay. Build the station in one piece of track. I need to change this. Hey, Samar. Okay, only 5 rows, okay. The capacity won't be the best on me. Go into the one with the 3 lines. Yeah, I know how to do that. But, like, whenever I test the ride or ride them, they don't, the things that are on the sides don't flip when they're going, after the lift hill and everything. On the side next to the build track button. Are you trying to tell me how to get it to flip? Them to flip when I open the ride? So where angle snap is, look above that, and there is E lines. Click that. Angle snap. Angle snap. Oh, this. Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, I am so stupid. Seat rotation. Seat rotation. Yes. Okay, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. So that should be there forever now, right? Okay. No? Click on it. Yeah, I just clicked on it. Okay. Oh, you have to do it. You have to do it for each track section. Oh, that's annoying. That's really that's actually kind of tedious to have to do every time. Okay. Because it's controlled and not it's there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are controlled spins in real life anyway. Wait, did I? I kept it, okay. Yeah, the music is nice. That's a bit too low to the ground. Nope. If you look closely, there is a blue arrow that shows you the direction of the seat. Yeah. You know, X2 is the roller coaster that caused aerodynamics to go out of business. I might recolor the track to be like green or something. Even though I already have a green coaster here, I might make it like a darker green, you know? Like a forest green. Because you have an antiseptic eye on your profile. Meep, do you watch Theme Park Worldwide? They're probably one of the biggest roller coaster channels from the UK. Do you watch CoasterBot? CoasterBot is friends with Taylor from Coaster Studios. It's probably my favorite roller coaster channel. Yep. Alton Towers explained. Or I forgot to put a rotation on that. Say we're talking about some YouTube channels you won't know. Which is fine. No, I didn't. My favorite type of coaster is a launch coaster. What type of launch coaster? Because there's magnetic launches, tire launches, hydraulic launches. Hydraulic launch is probably my favorite that I've been on. And then there's also compressed air launches like Delta Dumpa and Max Force. I'm sure you've ridden like one that's in the UK that I know that has a hydraulic launch is Stealth at Thorpe Park. I forgot to put the rotations on all those. Drive tires, LSM, LIM. Yeah, LSM and LIMs are both magnetic, electromagnetic. But I think with LSMs, there's one there. I think there's one there. There's one fin on the track, and the train has these things that interact with it. And on an LIM, there's a fin on the train, and it interacts with something on the track. I think they're opposites. Like, I'm pretty sure. One of them, the electromagnets are on the train. The other, the electromagnets are on the track. Did I put it? Might have the track color be like a bluish green, because instead of just normal green, to make it different enough from Ghost Lair King. Is that okay? Kind of like this color here. Let's see if I can make it a bit lighter. Do you like the track color being a bit lighter or the darker one? Do you like it like this, or did you like it the way it was a second ago with the darker one? I'm working on a mega park, and my computer is struggling. Sometimes, like on my old computer, I could not run Planet Coaster as well. Probably because I already had a lot of games on it, and the computer was getting a bit old. So this game runs much better on my new computer. The unfortunate thing about this new computer is that is that I don't have double monitors. I can only run one. That's why I'm viewing the chat from my iPad instead of having another screen. I'm plugging this in because my iPad is getting to 38% used to charge, so I have my charger here. How in the world did this get under the chair? What the fuck? The charging cord managed to get under the chair. Okay, I see that. I changed it to the darker one. Okay, so you like it like that better. Okay, so let's test this. Oh yeah, I gotta change the track. I guess the restraints are always red then. I can't change the restraint color. Whatever. Yeah, I'd say it was worth it because our old computer started to have issues. This computer was only $800. So it's not the most expensive computer ever. Yeah. This computer does have a cool glowing fan in it that changes colors, which is cool. You can see all the components inside ours. Like it has a glass thing on it. I like the music that's on this. I didn't put that on here. This music was already on here. Sadie, your roller coaster has music on it. Yeah, that rotation was a bit rough there. Oh. Yeah, that looks a bit choppy. I'm not good at this. I'm obviously not good at that. This would probably be the worst 4D coaster ever. That rotation is really rough. I tried. Meep, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good was that rotation? And we're dead. Yes, exactly. We're all dead. In Planet Coaster, I don't think that's the case, but yeah, that was I already have that for Ghost of Kings. I know. It is. It's hard to get the rotations just right. I won't be able to make an Edgenica, will I? I reference Edgenica because that thing looks great. That thing looks better than X2. It's in Japan at Fujiki Highland. It looks better than X2, and I've heard it's smoother too. And I do like X2's color scheme. I like both color schemes, but X2's color scheme might be slightly better because of the red track, but still, Edge of Nika just looks like crazy. Taylor said it was one of his favorite roller coasters in Japan. And it wasn't done by Aerodynamics, it was done by S&S, but it looks the same. S&S basically came from Aerodynamics. We need a 20 inversion coaster named Meep Madness. You know, there's this game shop nearby where I live that's called Meeple Madness. Hey, Meep, how would you like to be an El Loco style coaster? Kind of like El Loco, but with more inversions and 2 lift hills. Nope. What about this? Eurofighter. I don't think there's an Infinity coaster on here. It has. Okay, you're okay with this? So it might be in the style of like Takabisha or Shellraiser, where it has a launch and a lift hill. That means we'll have 3 launch coasters here. Unless you want it to be more like Smiler, where it has 2 lift hills and no launch. Do you think it should have a launch and a lift hill, or 2 lift hills? Let's see. I would put a lake here, like, for it to go around, but I feel like since it's a desert, that wouldn't really fit too well, so... Like, where in the park do you want it to be? Do you want it to be on a flatter section like this? Or this? Or do you want it to be, like, over here where there's more terrain? Because you don't see a whole lot of Gerstlauers following terrain like this. They're typically on flat ground. Compact, yeah. They're also really compact, and for compact layouts, typically you don't have as much terrain, so you want it to be like over here somewhere. I wonder if we could have it like this RMC, where it starts off on the cliff and it drops down like this, and look, the pathway acts like a cool head chopper for it. I guess over here will work. Do you want it to be start on top of the hill or at the bottom? Next I'll make a roller coaster for Emma. I know I was going to make one for her, but I want to see if I could do this. So I'm going to start it from up here. From the bottom? Oh, you want to start from the bottom? Okay. So maybe we could have a cool lift hill that will go up it. Okay, so we'll have it like this. Do you want it to have a launch or 2 lift hills? Like a launch and a lift hill, or 2 lift hills? Because I want it to have like 2 halves, kind of like the Smiler. Or Takabisha. I might have the, no, like this. So, the thing could be on multiple sides. 2 lift hills and 1 launch? Oh. Alright. Alright, I see what we're doing here. We're gonna have it before it launch. I'm gonna have it I'm gonna have it start off with a lift hill probably, and then it, like, to get it, like, just have a normal thing, and then have a launch that brings it up here, and then it's gonna have another lift hill that brings it back down here. So there's gonna be a lift hill, then a launch, then another lift hill. So we're gonna start off with a roll here. I probably needed to make it drop further than that. So you want it to have 20 inversions. We gotta make it have 20 inversions. I see how it is. Alright, it's not gonna be a heartline roll, it's gonna be an inline twist because a heartline roll goes up and I would need to make it drop further than that. You know what, I'll make it drop a bit further so I'm able to make it go up a bit more. Okay, now that might be enough speed to be able to complete a heartline roll. Should we have 2 vertical lift hills? Kind of like Mystery Mine at Dollywood where it has 2 vertical lift hills, or it should be like the Smiler where it has 1 that's not vertical and then 1 that's vertical. Well, I'll just have it vertical. And the first drop will be like a normal Eurofighter. So like this. It'll be like this. And then the second one will be like... Oh, you want it to be like Smiler? Okay, the second lift hill towards the end of the ride will be more like Takabisha, where it has that hangover right there. So it'll be a normal lift hill then. And listen, I think I got my own challenge for myself. When I'm making this, it's gonna have 20 inversions, but not a single one of them can be a vertical loop. How do you like that? Because that's the way Smiler is, and the way a lot of Eurofighters are. They don't really have loops on them. Yeah, no vertical loops. That's the one rule. I cannot put in a single vertical loop. I know I like to put them in because they look cool, but I can't put any of those in. Gotta have unique inversions. And I'm not gonna I was thinking about not putting any in any 0G rolls either. Oh, like a height restriction. But we already have so many big rides here. I think it's a bit too late for that. Maybe the launch can be underground or something. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna see how this goes, okay? Have a cut back. Wait, what about for the second little you make the drop? Make you drop with a snake dive. How about no? I got an idea. Because I want the second drop to be like beyond vertical. It goes up. That's a problem. It goes up. I'm gonna have to have a drop like this. Hold on. Okay, like that. And this thing goes way underground. Look at that. Is it tilted? You gotta try to put in as many versions as possible. Realistically, there's the only one who would attempt this. Oh. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We already have 5 inversions before the launch. Try not to make this coaster deadly. Okay. Okay. No. This thing interacts with all these other rides. Look at this. This is gonna be crazy. Can I make this smaller? No, the banana roll will be after the second lift. Will be after this, the second lift hill. I want a banana roll in this, but not yet. Not yet. Look at that. This thing goes through this loop. That is cool. Actually, kind of. Look. Here. Have it drop down like this. Will it be able to make it through this? I might have to make it go further down. Okay, there we go. Wow, that looks great. Yeah. Look how it goes. This part right here goes through this loop of another coaster and comes really close to the track of this one. That's a lot of interaction there with other rides. This is actually fun. It's actually kind of fun. Yeah, cut back here. Looks cool. Yeah, looks cool. I might keep the track color black. Is that okay? Because I think it looks cool, and I don't have another coaster that has this color scheme here. And I already have coasters that are purple and stuff, so it's okay to keep the same color scheme that it is. Yeah, okay. So let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we've gone through 12. That means to get to, we got 12 so far. To get to 20, we need 8 more. I'm going to have 1 more right here, and then we'll have 7 at the end. We'll have 7 more inversions after the second drop, okay? So we're going to have a corkscrew here, probably. Alright, let me change a little bit of the train. Uh, okay. This thing will have to be really tall to be able to make it to. Maybe you can go into a tunnel like under here. But look at that. Yeah, I would ride this. This actually looks really cool. This might be my favorite roller coaster in the park. Just because of how different it is. It's like I haven't even tested it yet. Hopefully it'll be able to make it through some of these elements. You know, I should really have tested some of the previous elements before moving on to see if it could make it through. I'm sure it'll be able to do it, but I'll have to see. The only thing I'm worried about is this element right here after the launch, because the launches can be slower. Okay. We'll have that later. But yeah, the next element was going to be a banana roll. Yep, this weird element is going in here because, you know, can you make the launches faster? I'm going to see if it works. I'm sure it'll work, I guess, since it already has momentum going into it, but I'm still, like for instance, this launch coaster here, I could only get to go like this high. Like, I don't know how I'd be able to change the speed to be able to make like a strata coaster or something like that. Cobra roll. Will it even be able to make it through that? You click on the launch and go to the 3 lines and you can change it there. Of course. Of course. Okay. So let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, 14, 15, technically that's 15, that's twice. 16, 17, 18, 19. We can only do one more inversion, right? We can only have 20. That's the max we can have, right? Only 20. Or more. Oh gosh, that comes really close to that. We want to set the bar high. I'll probably stick it to me. Or I could do a Karnan and have one more surprise roll at the end. Like after the break run. But this time it'd be before, though. Can't do it right there. Yeah, can't have it too high. Have this low to the ground roll here. Oh, it hits that track. But it won't be able to make it to the brick. No. Okay, let me fix some of the terrain here before I move on to that. Alright, so we're gonna pull it up like this. I have to get it over here so I'm able to put a brake run. That might be it. This has got to take the award for the most compact roller coaster I've ever made in this. Because I don't want it to go through this tight turn, like... Like, it might be too much laterals there, so I'm adding a trim there just in case. Okay, so... So let's go. Let's see if we can make it through this course, guys. 1! So there's 21 inversions on this. That's 1. Okay, first lift hill. Oh my gosh, this is definitely the longest ride here. I'm pretty sure this will be like, end up being like a 4-minute long ride or maybe 3 minutes. Okay, here we go. This is probably the weirdest element on the ride because it's a flying snake dive, kind of like on Storm Runner, which isn't even a Eurofighter. That's a launch coaster. Oh, we're gonna have to change some terrain there to get rid of that. Oh no! It couldn't make it through this. Oh, that sucks. Oh man, I knew we should have tested it before. It's not even that high off the ground, really. You know what? I might change? I'm not going to change that. I'm going to change the lift hill steepness. I'm going to try to make the lift hill go a bit higher. Okay, it looks a bit weird, but I want it to be able to make it through this inversion. Oh, no, I didn't put it in test mode. Okay, now here we go. Okay. Attempt 2. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be... Ooh, those are gonna be crazy. Okay, it should make it through this time. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now let's see the... That's 1/3 of the ride done. 1/3. Here we go. Yes. Yes, it's making it through it. Okay. Good. Cut back. And then, of course, screw straight out. Okay. Bit of a slow turn, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter since we're already going to the next lift hill. While it's doing that, while it's taking a while to go up that lift hill, I am going to do something about this tunnel here because it... Where is it? This. Because that thing gets in the way. There we go. Okay. Because that will look a bit odd, having a big concrete footer going through the track. Okay, here we go. And it holds you there for a second. And then you go down the really steep drop. This is a weird element right here. Get a bit of hang time there, probably. Here we go, final inversion. Oh, I shouldn't have added that trim there. I thought it would. I thought it would go faster through that, so I'm gonna take that out. Okay. So that should be it. I'm probably gonna test it again. Get on it again in a second, but let me put an entrance here. I thought I made the station. Thought I made the station like go like this. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see if it's towards the end of the ride now. Wait, it's closed. It's not even in test mode. Wow. Thanks, Sadie. Emma, your ride is next. What kind of ride? I'm gonna ask you what kind of ride you want in a second, but I gotta retest this other ride that I just built to see if it'll make it through that last turn without that trim break. These rides aren't even accessible from the public. Hey Walker, how you doing? That's my stepdad, guys. Look at the park I've been building. This guy from the UK, Walker, has just challenged me to make this super compact ride that has 2 lift hills, 1 normal lift hill, a vertical lift hill, and a launch. And look at this crazy mess that I've made. Meep, are you still here? Yep. He's still here, Walker. Meep, that's him. He's the one who had me do this. And I named it after him. Okay, just see where in the ride course it is. Oh, it's at the 3rd lift hill. Okay, I'm gonna see if it'll make it through that last turn this time. I took off the trim brake. Yeah, this guy has been to Alton Towers and Thorpe Park and stuff before. Yeah, I made it. Okay. That's good. So we successfully made this ride, and now we can open it. Great. This is probably my favorite roller coaster in the park now, because it interacts with so many rides, and it's so compact and so long. It's crazy. And Walker, I've had the people who I choose a person who I'm gonna name a ride after, and I let them choose what type of ride they want to put in. So each type of coaster here, or most of them anyway, are the ones that they decided they wanted. So now I got to make one for Emma next. Emma, what type of roller coaster do you want? If you're still here. Yeah, it is. Hold on. I just made you a moderator, Walker. You want a flying coaster kind of like Superman? Is that what you want? So we'll add a flying coaster, okay? Do you want it to be like the same color scheme as Superman? Because I don't really have a red coaster here. Do you want it to be red, but named after you instead of Superman? Hey, Brandon, what's up? Hey. Oh, hold on. Before we make one for him, I gotta show Brandon the coaster I made for him. Okay, Brandon, this is the roller coaster I named after you. I'm gonna test it. I'm not gonna have it do that. Okay. So I'm gonna show you this. I've been making roller coasters named after the people who are subscribed to me, and I let them choose the type of ride they want. But since you weren't here, I decided to make one for you. Okay, bye, Walker. That's my stepdad, by the way. Bye, Walker. It was nice talking to you. So this is a Giga coaster. This is the tallest coaster in the park, Brandon. So this is the roller coaster I made for you. I hope you like it. That's a cool head chopper effect right there. Interacting with Daniel Dalton's coaster. There's Sadie's ride right there next to this one. That green track over there you see is Ghost Slayer King's coaster. I wonder if I should make one for my stepdad or Walker. Nah, he probably wouldn't care too much. Okay, so that was the one I made for you, Brandon. So this guy from the UK has come in and challenged me to make this crazy ride here named after him. And this has to be my favorite roller coaster in the park. It's so insane. It has 2 lift hills, one normal lift hill. and then a vertical lift hill, and a launch too. And it has 21 inversions. It goes upside down 21 times, and not a single one of those are a loop. It doesn't have a single vertical loop, yet it goes upside down 21 times. And look, it goes through this loop of Daniel. Look, Daniel's coaster goes next to this coaster. Look at that. This ride goes through this loop, and it goes around this one too. I have all these rides right here interacting with each other. Maybe instead, yeah, before I do that, I gotta make one for Emma. So you want a flying coaster, right? So this, which section of the park do you want it? Because I feel like I already have enough going on right there that I need to put some other stuff in some other sections. Yeah. Meep told me what he said. It needs to be a Eurofighter, kind of like or an Infinity Coaster, kind of like the Smiler at Alton Towers or Takavisha, and it had to go upside down at least 20 times. I did one up on that and made it go upside down 21 times, and he said it needed 1 launch and 2 lift hills. And it also interacts with the terrain, which is really cool. So, do you want it above, like on flat ground over here, where there's more room? Or I can have it go up here, over here. Okay, I'm gonna go right here so I can follow a little bit of terrain. Okay? So I have it right next to Daniel's ride here. Probably have those be on the same side there. Yeah, thanks, Brandon. I just thought I'd do this, and so I announced what my streaming schedule would be earlier. So I will be streaming during the day around this time, a random game on Mondays and Thursdays. Okay, and I'll be streaming at midnight. If I'm doing a hard challenge like Golden Freddy Mode and Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I'll be streaming that every day at around midnight until I beat it. And then, like, and that will go for any other challenges too. Like if I beat it and then I decide to do something else, like another hard challenge, then those type of things will be saved for midnight. I did have a personal request from you whenever you have the chance to message me on Discord or anytime. Alright. Yeah, we should do that. We should do that sometime, just have like a chat on Discord. I mean, I have my phone right here if you want to talk on Discord while I'm doing this. Oh, I have a new subscriber. Hold on. I just got a notification. A random person. I wonder how this stream has to be going on longer than yesterday's Planet Coaster stream. Okay, so like Brandon, do you want to do it? Do you want to talk on Discord while I'm doing this, or do you want to do that another time, like later, like when I'm not streaming? Because I could totally do that with my phone here, or I could have just like I'd have to take the headphones off. I don't necessarily need to hear, because this game isn't very important about hearing. But okay, let me... So, yeah, there we go, 7. Flying coasters too. We have 7. Yeah, hey everybody, we got a lot of people here now. So Brandon, this Meep guy is actually a coaster enthusiast from the UK, and he actually has ridden a lot of stuff, like he's ridden the Smiler and stuff. He's even been to Phantasialand in Germany, which is one of like the amusement parks I've always wanted to go to, but especially for like Terran. He's probably still here, but okay. So I have it about this height. It's not spelled that way, Brandon. It's actually spelled with a PH. Yeah, flying coasters can be. Of course, guys, since it's a flying coaster, I'm gonna put a pretzel loop on this. Not right here. I'll probably, when it goes down to here, like ground level, I'll put in a pretzel loop. Because, you know, every flying coaster has to have a pretzel loop. They're the best types of inversions. Y'all can argue with me. My favorite type of inversion is the pretzel loop on a flying coaster. Yeah, Brandon, maybe after the stream is over, we can talk on Discord. Okay? Maybe I can be recording Golden Freddy mode while I'm talking to you. Like, just as a video, not a live stream. Or maybe, how about this, Brandon? I got an idea. I got an idea, Brandon. Okay, I got an idea. Tonight, when I'm streaming Golden Freddy mode, you can stream Golden Freddy mode as well, and we can be both talking to each other on Discord while we're doing it. Hey. You like that idea? Talk to each other on Discord while we're both doing Golden Freddy mode for streams. Yes, you're talking to me on Discord now. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm not really doing much with the ride. Yes. Yes. That'll be great. The only thing is people gonna have to watch 2 streams at once. Like, y'all can choose whichever stream you want to watch. Y'all can watch Brandon's stream if y'all can't watch 2 streams at once. That'll be fun. So around midnight, 12 o'clock. You're on Eastern time like me, right? Are you on Eastern Standard Time, Brandon? Tell me in the chat, not on Discord, because I'm reading the chat right now and it's kind of hard for me to look at Discord right now. Yeah. Okay. So Brandon, tell me, are you on? I'm pretty sure you're on Eastern Standard Time, right? So we should start streaming at midnight or whenever we're ready. I'll probably talk to you on Discord whenever we're both ready to stream, and we'll stream. 10 o'clock? Okay, 10 o'clock. That sounds good. I'm cool with 10 o'clock. At 10 o'clock, I might have my mother and sister might be watching a show, so that might be in the background. Not with these doors closed, probably. I think it'll be fine. 10 o'clock sounds good. Yeah, 10 o'clock sounds fair. After I'm done building this ride, I'm going to end the stream because it's been going on for a long time and I need to take a break. So once I'm done adding this ride and testing it, I'll end the stream. I appreciate everyone who's come on today. It really has been great. Ever since I started streaming, I feel like there's been a lot more people watching. I feel like I feel like streaming has been a lot more fun than just recording videos, because whenever I record a video, it's kind of like, oh, I haven't done a video in a while, I need to do a video. But streaming, I feel like, is more fun because, you know, you don't have to worry about editing or anything, and you get to talk to people in the chat. And it's been a really good experience, and I've only done like 4 streams. It's really been good. And I'm glad people could come on here and like tell me which rides they want. Like, y'all don't know who this guy is, Egg Guacamole. He's someone who has been on my channel since I first started, basically. And I added him as a mod. He ain't here. He might not be. He was on yesterday's stream, but he hasn't been on here on this stream, but I added him as a mod since he's been here for a long time. And I added a roller coaster named after him. Y'all probably don't know who he is, but yeah. Basically, Sadie, do you know why it's called a pretzel loop? You know why it's called a pretzel loop now, right? Because look what it looks exactly like a pretzel. Pretzel loops are the best types of inversions because on a flying coaster, so you get to the top and then this is the part where you're upside down. You're going from high up, you dive, and then on this part when you're on the ground on your back, you feel like you're going backwards and you get all these crazy positives, and then you come flying back up. It's just a crazy, gnarly. It's like it is a crazy inversion. Like pretzel loops are like my favorite type of inversion by far. Like if I had to pick one inversion that pretzel loops are my favorite. It's just the unfortunate thing is that like Superman doesn't really do a whole lot after the pretzel loop. The rest of it is just a couple turns. The pretzel loop is really the highlight of it. But now, Emma, now you know why it's called a pretzel loop now, right? Because it looks like a pretzel. It's a literal. I wish I could put water here, but I didn't want to put water in a desert, so yeah. And it's gonna be red anyway, so it's the color scheme right on this thing looks very similar to Manta at SeaWorld Orlando, which is another flying coaster with a unique layout. Did you ride Superman at Great Adventure? Because that has a pretzel loop on it. You said that you've been to Six Flags Great Adventure before and ridden Nitro and everything. Because Superman has a pretzel loop on it. Brandon, you know, you live in Indiana. I know some parks there. There's Indiana Beach, and also I think the biggest amusement park there is Holiday World. Holiday World has a crazy wooden coaster there called the Voyage, and I've always wanted to ride that. That looks like one of the best wooden coasters in the world. And also they have a wing coaster called Thunderbird, which is a launched wing coaster, and that looks like a great ride as well. So we'll have a roll here, like a 0G roll. Wait. Yes, I did go on Superman, but it's been years since I did, so you don't remember the ride. Okay. So, well, Superman does have a pretzel loop. It does. I'm glad my stepdad could come on here too. I'm gonna go and record it and then show you Mr. No Ride, the Voyage, huh? The Voyage at Holiday World? Yeah. The Voyage is a wooden coaster that goes all the way out into the woods and then back, and it looks like it has crazy airtime. It's a super long ride. Imagine, I don't know if any of y'all have seen The Beast at Kings Island. It's like The Beast at Kings Island, but like on steroids with a lot of crazier elements. The Beast at Kings Island is a wooden coaster that goes all the way out into the woods and is the longest wooden coaster in the world. It has 2 lift hills and everything, but the Voyage only has 1 lift hill and isn't quite as long, but it still goes out into the woods. It has these crazy airtime hills and everything, and it looks really fast, and it has these 90-degree bank turns and everything. It looks fantastic. It looks like a great wooden coaster. I haven't ridden too many good wooden coasters because I plan on going to Dollywood to ride Lightning Rod, which is the only Dollywood is in Tennessee, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, in the Smoky Mountains, the Appalachian Mountains, and so the park is surrounded by trees and everything, and has a lot of terrain. Right, it's literally in the mountains. So you have a lot of roller coasters there that follow the terrain, and Lightning Rod is one of them, and it's the only wooden roller coaster on Earth to have a launch. It's the only launched wooden roller coaster, and it's also the fastest wooden coaster. And that thing looks really good. and I really want to ride it, and I might get to ride it soon, sometime this year. I might be going back to Dollywood. Tell me if I should go to Dollywood, because I really want to go to Dollywood. Meep, are you still here? Or did you leave? I think Meep may have left. I think he was saying that earlier. Meep, are you still here? I don't think Meep is here anymore. Yeah, I've been to Pigeon Forge. I have a vlog on YouTube about it, and I rode something called the Goat Coaster. The Goat Coaster, that's an alpine coaster. That's not at Dollywood. That's just a random like mountain terrain coaster in Pigeon Forge. And I didn't ride the Goats on the Roof one. I rode a different one. They have like 4 alpine coasters there, and it was really fun. You get to change the speed of how fast you go and everything. It's a neat ride. I haven't done the unfortunately, I haven't done the Goats on the Roof one, but it looks like probably the best one. I've heard it's the best one there because of the Goats on the Roof. Yeah, Pigeon Forge is one of my grandparents' favorite places to go to. They don't go to Dollywood; they just go there like to go shopping and stuff. Like, it's a great little tourist destination. Pigeon Forge is a nice town, nice place to go to, and I love the mountains. The mountains, I love going to the mountains. I haven't even been to the Rockies or anything, and I already love the Appalachian Mountains. Hold on, I have this picture. These pictures, I don't know if you'll be able to see them on the screen here, of when we were going to Dollywood from Georgia. We have to go over this big mountain to get into Pigeon Forge, and there's this crazy like overcast, and like when you're on top of the mountains, you're above the clouds, literally. And like, I don't know if you can see this too well, but this is one of the pictures from that. See that? And this is me. This is back in 2016, so I look really young here. Well, you'll be able to... Okay, here's me and my stepdad. This is me and my stepdad. Look, I look a lot different. Oh, I just got a Twitch notification that Daco Games is live on Twitch. Yeah, I follow Daco on Twitch, by the way. I'll watch that later, probably. Or after I'm done testing this, I'm probably going to go watch that. Yeah. Guys, I need to... Okay, I'm going to play this, okay? Hopefully y'all will be able to hear. I'm going to put it up against the mic. But this is me. When I went to Dollywood that time, it was December 2016. None of the big rides were open because it was literally snowing and stuff. But I went there to meet some roller coaster YouTubers like Coaster Studios, Coaster Kids, and it was a really neat experience. And I'm gonna pull up this Coaster Kids video where we were there, and they're like asking me a question and stuff, like interviewing me, and my voice sounds so different. This was only like 3 years ago. But I'm going to turn it up. Okay, so Dollywood. Coaster Kids Dollywood. Y'all listen to this, okay? Okay. Okay. Listen to my voice, guys. Can y'all hear this? This is me talking. Okay? This is me.
What I like about coasters is that, like, I like when they're fast and intense, and I like Coaster Kids and Coaster Studios because I just like to hear the reviews and stuff about it.
Y'all heard that, right? Tell me if y'all heard that. That was me talking. That was me. In a Coaster Kids video, talking. Tell me if you heard that. Yeah, I told you, my voice sounds so different. My voice got so deep, like in like a year. Like in 2017, my voice completely changed. It was a very quick change from that to this. I used to be able. I was in chorus in middle school, and I used to be able to sing. I used to be able to sing soprano. I could sing soprano. I'm not even kidding. I could sing soprano. Now I've done the complete opposite. I'm in bass. I'm in the bass part of my chorus in high school. My voice completely changed. It's crazy. Like guys' voices, I'm pretty sure girls' voices change too, but not like guys' voices. Guys' voices, when they hit puberty, their voice can really change really quick. Okay. Okay, so Emma. I used to be the only guy alto in the choir. Yeah, I used to be. I'm not even kidding you. I used to be able to sing soprano. My voice was that high pitch. I could sing soprano. I could. They had me in the soprano because there wasn't enough sopranos, so they had me singing soprano in like 6th grade. It was crazy. Now I cannot even hit any of those notes. But you know what's weird? Alto, I would be able to sing alto easier than tenor. Here's the reasoning that I think alto parts are easier than tenor parts. Alto, like if I'm singing alto, I just sing my falsetto, right? With tenor, it's in that weird range where I have to switch between my normal voice and falsetto. So I'm constantly having to go, like, and I keep having to, like, my voice cracks a lot easier with tenor because I have to switch between my normal voice and falsetto because it's in that weird middle range where I have to switch between both and it doesn't sound too good. So I'm actually better at singing alto than tenor. I could sing alto and bass. I can't. Tenor and soprano are really hard. I hope you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Like for instance, there's the song Carol the Bells. There's this tenor part that, like, oh how happy are their tones. I'm not good at singing that. I know my voice sounds terrible when I'm singing that. I don't sing that part. I sing the bass part. Ding dong, ding dong. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the cringiest part of the stream is me trying to sing. Yeah, girls' voices don't change as much. There's this one soprano part in that song, Carol the Bells. I don't know why I keep going to that, but that's a perfect song to talk about, like, different parts, because there's 4 parts that we sing in that song. And it's just an example I go to when I'm talking about singing different parts in a song. Like yeah, I can't do the, there's this one line in the soprano that goes, gaily they ring while people sing, that part, and I cannot hit that note. Like, see, that's what I sound like when I try to sing soprano now. When I like 3 years ago, I could sing that part easy. Okay, let's test this, guys. This is Emma's ride that I just built. Once used to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, or filling they'll telling the tale. Gaily they ring while people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. I know my singing is fantastic. Not. I'm probably making y'all cringe very hard singing randomly. I don't know, I just really like that song for some reason. Carol the Bells is probably my favorite Christmas song. So looking good so far. Here we go with the pretzel loop. Meep, are you talking about my horrible singing voice? Because I would say oof there. That was good. I could have added one more roll there, but it's okay. Superman only has 2 inversions anyway. It has a pretzel loop and an inline twist, but this one has a corkscrew instead. You know what my least favorite type of inversions are on coasters that I've experienced? My least favorite type of inversion is a corkscrew because those seem to be the jerkiest elements in my opinion. Worse than Cobra rolls. I said it here. I think corkscrews are worse than Cobra rolls. The Cobra rolls I've been on, like I heard that's like the worst type of inversion because they're usually the least smooth. But out of the roller coasters I've ridden, I find Cobra rolls to be not that rough. Every Cobra roll I've been on hasn't been rough. That's just my opinion though. So I'm going to add this entrance and then I'm going to go off. Thanks, Brandon Kroot, for coming on. I hope you enjoyed the ride I made for you. It really was a pleasure. I'm going to have to do this to be able to get to go past here. We'll see you later. I'll see you at 10 o'clock tonight. And remember the hashtag I made. Hashtag Toy Bonnie is a douchebag. That should be a hashtag. We gotta make memes about how bad Toy Bonnie is in Golden Freddy mode. I just got the notification that Brandon is live streaming Cuphead. Yes, thanks, Emma. We gotta make this a new hashtag. So, I'm gonna ride one more ride, guys, okay, before we go off. I've just tested this one, but let's see. Y'all choose a coaster to ride before we leave. So, we got Brandon Kroot, we just rode that a minute ago. We got the wooden coaster Elijah plays. We got the 4D free spinning coaster. Abomination right here. We got called what was it? Sadie, yeah, Sadie. And then we got the Meep Meep. We got Daniel Dalton. We got Sunnyflower, A Guacamole, and Ghost Layer King. Which one do you want me to do? Which one of these do you want me to do, guys? Someone choose. Alright.
Your guys' comments going live on my phone while I'm watching his live stream. And his
The wooden coaster, Emma? Okay. I'll do that one before I go.
I love listening to this.
Okay, so this was the first roller coaster I added to this park because Elijah was the one of the first ones to come on here, so I named the first coaster after him. And he's from Texas, so I thought wooden coaster would fit with the Texas theme pretty well. Meep and Meep, Sadie, you want Meep and Meep again? We'll do both. We'll do both. We'll do the wooden coaster, and then we'll do Meep and Meep, and then we're gonna leave, okay? And then you'll see me streaming later along with Brandon Crew. We're gonna both do Golden Freddy mode while talking to each other on Discord later. I thought I'd put it in test mode. We're gonna do both, and then I'm gonna go. Okay, so we're gonna do Elijah plays, and then we're gonna do Meep Meep. Okay, just go. So this is the first one I added to this park. Hey Dolly, that's my dog over there. Dolly, you want to come over here? Dolly, come here. Come here, say hi. Come here, Dolly. Come here, Dolly. Actually, doesn't want to say hi. Yes, I have Discord. I don't have a Discord server. But I can talk to Brandon on Discord. I have Discord, but I don't have my own Discord server. Yeah. So, let's go. It's taking a while to get up to the top of this lift hill for some reason. Here we go. We're at the top. This drop off of this U-turn here is actually the largest drop on the ride. It's bigger than the first drop because of the terrain I had here. This drop right here is the largest drop on the ride. That looks like you could get some crazy laterals there. Double down. I don't know why, but wooden coasters are really fun to watch. That's it. So now we're gonna ride Meep Meep one more time. And then we're gonna go. I haven't even opened. I have opened it. We're on this train. It should dispatch here in a second. If these people will enter. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Let's count the inversions together, guys, okay? 1. There's 1. Okay? That's the first inversion. I might stream a different game Thursday. I don't know what I'm going to stream. I might stream. I might get Five Nights at Freddy's 4 and stream that, maybe. Okay, here we go. At the top. Because that's the only Five Nights at Freddy's game I haven't played. Okay. Let's go. 2, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 13 is like, there's the roller coaster at Alton Towers called 13, isn't there? It has a drop track. By the way, this shirt has a Georgia state flag on it, and it shows the shape of the state. If any of you were curious what this shirt has on it. Okay. 14, 15, 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. There we go. That's all 21 inversions. Okay. So, that's going to be it for this Planet Coaster live stream. I might do one next Monday. Or maybe I'll do it again Thursday. This Thursday. And that'll probably be the last part of this. Because I'm already getting a lot of rides. And so, hope you enjoyed this stream. And I'll see you next time and whatever, if it's going to be a video or the next thing is going to be streamed. Because I am streaming again tonight, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Golden Freddy mode. So, I'll see you next time, Roller Coaster Gamers. Bye. Say bye in the chat, guys, before I turn this off. Bye. See ya. There you go.